When Eve tests Adam, it's never about what Adam thinks they are. It's about how she feels, how she sees him, and what role she's already decided he plays in her life. You see, relationships are built emotionally. Men can show up, commit, invest time and money. But women are the ones who decide if this becomes a real relationship or just something else. Eve's mind quietly places Adam into one of several categories. Each one shapes how she treats him, how she tests him, and what she expects. Category 1, the potential partner. This is the man Eve sees as a future, a true partner. Not because Adam says so, but because Eve feels his strength, confidence, and leadership. Imagine Adam walking into a room, calm, steady, not needing to prove himself. He listens when Eve speaks, but doesn't bend to every emotional outburst. Instead, he stays grounded, respectful, and firm. Eve watches how Adam reacts when things get tough, when she challenges him, when life stresses build up. Can he hold his ground without anger? Can he lead without pushing? These are silent tests she gives him, sometimes without words. If Adam passes, Eve's heart opens wider. She begins to invest deeply. Category 2, the physical option here. Adam is the guy she's drawn to physically, but doesn't see beyond that. There's attraction, maybe chemistry, but no emotional connection. Eve might sleep with Adam because it feels good, or because she wants to satisfy physical needs, but she doesn't imagine a future with him. Adam could think this is more, but Eve knows it's only surface level. Category 3, the friend zone guy. This one is tricky. Eve might keep Adam around as a friend, even going as far as sleeping with him just to convince him they have something more. But really, she's only keeping him in a safe, non-committed space. Adam thinks we're dating, but Eve is building boundaries to keep him from becoming a serious partner. She uses emotional words, love, care, like a mask. It's love bombing to build attachment without commitment. Adam gets stuck here, confused, hopeful, attached, while Eve keeps him comfortably in the friend zone. Category 4, the emotional refuge. Sometimes life crashes down, and Eve needs a safe place to fall. Adam becomes that emotional shelter, the guy she runs to when everything's breaking. She cries, vents, pours out her pain. Maybe they even sleep together during these times. Adam hopes it's more, but Eve just needs comfort, a place to recover. This creates mixed signals. One day she's distant, the next she's needy. Adam struggles to read her mood swings and wonders if a real relationship is possible. Category 5. The fantasy Adam might be someone Eve is physically attracted to, but doesn't he truly like or respect as a person. She loves the fantasy, the image of him, more than the man himself. This illusion can trap Adam into thinking she's in love. But Eve is in love with the idea, not the reality. Eve knows exactly where Adam fits. Her feelings determine the category, not Adam's intentions. If Eve invests emotionally, she's building a relationship. If not, Adam might be in one of those other roles without realizing it. There's a story I want to share about Eve and Adam in a past moment. Adam noticed Eve was distant. He asked if she wanted to talk. She said yes, but then tested him with subtle questions. When Adam suggested a new plan for the weekend, Eve pushed back, saying, "That doesn't sound fun." Adam felt uncertain. He wanted to please her, so he agreed. But inside, he felt like he was losing himself. Eve watched how easily he changed plans to suit her moods. To her, that was weakness. She needed a man who could stand firm, not a man who folds under pressure. Adam didn't see it then, but that moment was a test. He failed. Women don't make decisions with logic. They make them with emotion. Eve's feelings are the compass that guides her choices. If Adam can't make Eve feel secure, if he shows doubt, confusion, or weakness, she'll place him in a less important category. Sometimes Eve will use nagging language to test Adam. For example, walking past a market, Adam sees a shirt on sale. He says, "I like that shirt." Eve responds, "That shirt looks awful on you." Adam feels doubt creeping in. Does he agree? Does he get defensive? If Adam folds, Eve sees it as weakness. But if Adam calmly says, "I like it and that's what matters," he shows strength. This simple interaction reveals much about his inner state. Adam must learn to pass these emotional tests without anger or submission. He must hold steady. Women like Eve want to feel safe and respected. They want a man who leads with confidence, not control. They want to trust his emotional strength. If Adam is easily manipulated, if he bends just to please, he loses. Eve knows it subconsciously and pulls away. If Adam commits too fast or tries to prove his love prematurely, Eve may retreat. She needs to feel the man's value emotionally, not hear it. This is why men must focus on being emotionally strong, steady, and self-aware. It's not about flashy gifts or words. It's about being the man who can handle her tests without losing himself. So if you're like Adam, feeling confused by Eve's signals, remember, she's testing you not to trap you, but to understand if you can be her partner. She wants to know if you can lead emotionally. She's looking for stability, not perfection. If you want to win her heart, stop trying to convince her with words or actions alone. Start showing her who you are, quietly, through how you handle her tests. Be patient, be calm, be firm. If this helped you understand the silent language of relationship tests, hit that like button. Drop a comment about your experience or questions. Subscribe for more insights like this. And don't forget to turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what is coming next. Thanks for listening.